Steve, Whitworth Swimming actually had a weekend off for the first time in probably what feels like forever to you. What did you guys do to take advantage of that weekend off?
Well, we continued training and had a good weekend. And we got up, we did some racing, we practiced a few things that we thought we needed to work on, and but it was a good reset button for us. It's been go go go. So I think being able to take a deep breath and for them to have a weekend off and be able to focus on studies and reconnect with friends and stuff. I think mentally good for us. Good for us to have that pause. But we also got some good work done. We did some racing over the weekend and had one of our better practices of the year, so I was pretty excited about it.
You guys had some health issues that you had to work through a couple of weekends ago. Uh, Give us an update on where things stand with the team health-wise.
Yeah, I think we're turning the corner on that. Our women started the year pretty depleted, and going into Willamette this week, if all things hold where they're at the moment, we'll go in as a much fuller, healthier squad. So I think our women will be able to put a better foot forward than what we've been able to so far, because we have a couple key people back, and people just freshening up a little bit. So I think on our men's side too, we're going to see some people back in the lineup that have been missing, and yeah, it's been good.
Last time we talked, we had a lot to catch up on in terms of meets and early season practice and those kinds of things. But I want to take a second or a minute to go back even further. The swimming team took a trip to Thailand this summer, and a bunch of alums went with. You taught swimming lessons, but it was about more than swimming lessons. Take a minute to tell us about the trip and what you guys did and what the team takes away from that.
Yeah, it was an incredible experience. We had connected with Paladin, which is an anti-human trafficking organization, a few years ago before COVID popped up, and their ministry basically is they're trying to end human trafficking in Southeast Asia. It's a real problem over there. And they've been on the front lines of that for a long time, and we're looking for a way to get into the schools so they could start the education part of that early, and needed a reason for getting into the schools. They can't just walk in, and that's where we came in. We provide a service that's badly needed over there because there aren't swimming pools at schools in Thailand. And drowning is the #1 cause of death for people under age 25 over there. The rivers on monsoon season, they raise up, people get caught in a bad situation and bad things happen. So, the vision was to pair all these things together, and that's what we did. We went in, we were teaching at a school right on the border between Thailand and Myanmar. It was very rural, and we taught almost 400 kids how to swim over the course of about a week and a half, and that was from 5, 6-year-olds all the way up to 17, 18-year-olds that were graduating high school. Taught the entire school how to swim, then we taught all of their faculty and staff how to swim. At the same time, there were English lessons going on, and they don't have a lot of native speakers, so our alumni and our student athletes and stuff, we were all getting into the classroom teaching English, which was phenomenal. Everything from the alphabet to bus goes round and round and nursery rhymes and you name it. And so we were doing that. We were teaching swimming. We were also getting involved in the anti-human trafficking. Like Coach Christine was, doing storybook stuff that was getting translated into Thai, and how to avoid strangers and bad situations and things like that. So it all came together, and it was Whitworth and 5 or 6 other organizations. I mean, it was kind of a multi-organization type thing. And it was just phenomenal. I mean, the kids that were part of that school just loved on my team the entire time we were there. Like, we went there thinking that we were going to serve, and we came back feeling like we had been served. I mean, our hearts were full, and we can't wait to go back. We're hoping that we do another trip like this very soon. I don't know if it'll be this summer, but if not this summer, then definitely the following summer. And we're already kind of looking at how to fundraise for that, because it was too good to do just once. We're going to try and do it again.
Let's talk about this coming weekend. You've got a dual meet coming up at Willamette. What challenges will they present? In what ways are they good that we need to be prepared for?
Yeah, they run a very good program there, and we're going to run a 16 event format, which means it'll be every event that we see at our conference championship. So we're going into this weekend looking at this is how we're gonna use this meet to prepare for Lager Invite that's coming up. We're getting to a point in the season where we really need to try and figure out what people's event lineups are going to be for our championships. And so as we go into this meet, everybody's focusing on their best stuff. Like we're kind of trying to figure out strategy. We're trying to figure out event lineups. This will be an important meet for us. And Willamette will give us a good test on both sides. They've got some good swimmers, so we're looking forward to kind of the matchups and, you know, doing what we need to do.